For this training, I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Plus business page that can be used for your in-stream YouTube ads as well as your AdWords campaigns. Nice thing about a Google Plus page is that since Google owns it, they're going to be less likely to reject something like that for your property listing. We tried a site that Ryan created. They rejected it immediately because they have very strict guidelines you need to follow, especially for AdWords. And you don't always know what you need to change. They're not very clear. They'll tell you very vaguely your site wasn't approved, and you got to play their game of figuring it out. So this is kind of using their systems against them since they own Google Plus. It's gonna be hard for them to reject that page. You can also try using like a Facebook page, or if you have a website that promotes property listings, use that as well. I'm just giving you a heads up. If for any reason they flag it because they don't like the style of your website, Google Plus page is a good solution. All right, so if you don't have a Google Plus account yet, just type it into Google, select this link, and then walk through the prompts to get that set up. Once you're ready to go, we'll log into our dashboard, select the drop-down menu, and go with Pages. And then you can create a page here. As you can see, I've already created one for our listing. I'll show you that finished product in a bit. You can just go with other. If you do a local business, you have to be approved on the map, and it's kind of a waste of time. So just select other. We can move through this quickly. And then the name can be the address of your property, like I did here. Since I already created a page with that, I'm just going to do a sample address. Okay. And then the link to your brokerage site or whatever you're using. It's important to have that. Google likes that you have contact information, so let's track that down here. Okay. And then agree to their terms and continue. Okay. You can choose whether or not you want to be informed of stuff. And then you scroll down and select Edit Page. First step is we're going to fill out the About section, and again, you want to have good contact information. That is something that they really like to have when you're running ads with them. So we'll include the website, like I said, at least a phone number and an email as well. Just select Edit here. Okay, and then save. And have a brief bit of text here in the story section. I just used this for sale tagline, the property address, and then a very brief description of the property itself. Pop that in there and save. And our About section is done. Next we'll click on Posts, and before we start adding content, let's upload a photo. So choose a good photo of the front of the home or something that you like. And we will go with that guy there is good. And then you can crop it. Okay, no need to add a comment. Unless you want to put your squeeze page or something link there, you can always do that. The more you have it on the page, the better. Okay, and then we also want to add a cover, so make sure it's a wider photo that you have. And we'll go with this one here. Again, you'll want to crop this photo. Try to get as wide as you can. Okay, so that gives a nice sharp look to the top of the page here. Next, we're going to add content. Now, I'd advise you to add a good bit of content. For our sample page, we did 7 posts, and we were approved on our in-stream ads. Good mixture of content. You want to have photos, videos, maybe a link to a map of the area, information on the local schools. You can also link to your other pages. Like I did link to our Facebook page for a different post. Include some lead capture in there. So you have a good mixture of things, and you want to have good written text in here too, especially if you are targeting for AdWords and keyword search. Make sure that you're sprinkling your keywords in the text that you write in the posts, and I will show you how to add text to each post, and I'll walk you through that a little bit more in a moment about doing the keyword optimization. Let's start off with a photo tour, and this is real simple. I'm just going to copy the message I used here. Okay, and we're going to select photos and upload. And you can upload multiple photos at once. Sometimes it'll get stuck on a photo. If it ever does, you can just click stop upload and try posting that problem photo later, but everything seemed to go through okay. So I'm going to select add, and paste that in there, and then share. So you can see my message shows right above there, the photo gallery is here, and then what we want to do is link to our lead capture on every photo. So whatever your squeeze page is, this is ours. I'll give you the example, foreclosure list, and you can create this in our members area. I'm going to copy this message here, and I'm going to use this as a caption in every photo. So just click on the photo there, select caption, paste, and then click outside, and bam, you have that. So you can include any call to action in the captions of each photo, and just do it for every single photo. So when people are looking through these, they're actually seeing your lead capture right there in front of them. And that we've used that strategy on Facebook pages, and it works really well. So definitely important to do. Next, we'll add a let's see here, the Google map. It's good to have a map of the area. So I'm just going to paste this right here, and then what you can do is you can use the photo that automatically posts, or you can click remove and upload your own, selecting the photos button. I'm going to cancel and just paste it with that image that is displayed, and click share. Okay, we'll do a video. So I'm going to get the link location over on our Facebook page, or just go to YouTube to get it. It's good to use YouTube videos because, again, they own that, and it's going to give you a little bit more favor with your page. You can remove the link once the video is posted, and then type anything about the video here. And then share. You can also upload video files by selecting the video link if you'd rather do that as well. Here's my property description. As you can see, very brief, and we were approved on this. But again, I'd recommend if you're going to be using AdWords, have probably about 100 to 200 word description, just telling a story about the property, sprinkling your keywords in there. As you can see, I have York, PA, home for sale as one of the keywords, and that's in my text. So following that strategy, maybe sprinkling in about 3 or 4 keywords per every 100 words that you write, because it'll give you more relevancy for the AdWords campaigns, and you'll get a better quality score because AdWords will see that your page is relevant to the ads that you're running. Not so important with the pre-roll ads because we're not going to be basing that on keyword search, but for AdWords it is important. So you would just type in your text here, anything you want, about 100 to 200 words describing property. Mix in your keywords, and information and training about choosing your keywords is covered in the AdWords training, and again, you just sprinkle them in naturally as you write that article about the property, and then click share. Information about the school, as you can see, I reference greatschools.org. That's a good site to get good school reviews, and I uploaded one of the logos there, so I just pasted that, and again, I selected photos. I clicked remove, selected photos, and uploaded the image that you saw there. Here's a link as well going to our Facebook page. You can actually link to a specific post in Facebook. So what I did is, if you here's this speedy tour that Ryan did. If you click the really quick tour, or the link that is displayed on that post, click that link, and that's what you can link to on the Google Plus page. You just pop that in there, and again, you can remove that link since it's already posted now, and then write your description here, and then you can share that. Yeah. I need to learn how to spell. And so after you have done all this and have a good mixture of content, I would finish by having your lead capture at the very top. Now, I didn't follow my own advice because there's a post above it, but ideally you want to have this showing at the top so it's the first thing people see. I uploaded a nice photo of the foreclosure sign here and a call to action. I would stay away from using things like big red arrows and stuff, especially when you're in the approval process with Google, because you want your page to look professional with them since they're manually reviewing it, especially for the in-stream. But a tip is if you ever want to change that photo or whatever, once it's approved, you can go in and add more stuff. We just want to make sure we get approved. So I just used a photo that looked a little bit more professional on the page and a red arrow. And I'd recommend having maybe 1 or 2 different pieces of lead capture so that you are converting people as well when they come to your page. Again, the strategy is more about exposure than it is about lead capture, but it never hurts to have it in there. And that's it. Once you have that all finished and completed, you can point to this page for your campaigns. I'd recommend using a shortened link. To get the link for this page, you can go to what I would do is copy this actually, because it gives you a bunch of unnecessary text. Paste it up here and it'll shorten the link for you. Nope, I was wrong. Do it in another browser. Paste that in there and then it will give you the shortened version. There you go. Take that link and then you can use that with a URL shortener like goo.gl or our youcanclick.com that we offer in the members area, whatever. And that's how you create your Google Plus business page.